a solid group of important people in Israel are saying that their own government is committing war crimes in Gaza and ordering the IDF, their military, to commit war crimes. Matt Miller, who was your spokesperson at the State Department, gave an interview in which he said, "I believe that Israel was committing war crimes." Would you agree?
Well, Christiane, first, let's step back for a second and recognize that there is deep, extraordinary trauma on all sides. On the Israeli side, because of October 7th, the worst single-day massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. And when I hear people say, yeah, that's a given, we understand, but no, it's not a given. And if you don't understand that, accept that, recognize that, you're probably not going to get very far. And then, of course, virtually every day since October 7th, the trauma, the suffering of innocent Palestinians in Gaza, caught in the middle of this horrific crossfire that Hamas initiated, but that continues to this day, well past a point where I think it has any utility for the Israelis and for their own security. The Israelis said that their objectives in Gaza were to make sure, first and foremost, that October 7th could never happen again. And to do that, they wanted to dismantle the military organization of Hamas. And it achieved that objective many, many months ago. In fact, about a year ago, last summer. It also said that it wanted to get the leadership, those responsible for the attack on October 7th, starting with Mr. Sinwar. Well, it achieved that many, many months ago, 9 or 10 months ago now. And so in terms of its military and security objectives, those were accomplished a long time ago. The question now is, if the Israelis are going to pull out, which they should, and I believe they must ultimately from Gaza, what fills the vacuum? Because it's also understandable that they can't and won't simply leave a vacuum that Hamas could refill.